Welcome everyone to a delayed but Monday night primetime version of the SBA. Fuck UTC, I am not late. Let's get right into this. Should be a lot of fun. Of course, I am late just because the flu kicked my ass this past week. But nevertheless, speaking of kicking ass, we're gonna see the Bowser Jr. rookies try to win against the Bowser Monsters and probably fail horrifically if we've had any sort of sense of the word from this past season. It's been a nothing. You know, there's sometimes ups and downs in the season. It's only been downs for this rookie team. It has been rough. Welcome in everyone. Over under 3 gates before his voice gives out. Hey, knock on wood, we're feeling good right now. We're feeling all right. We're feeling good. We're feeling electric, so we're gonna keep it that way. I'm just not gonna absolutely yell at the top of my lungs. Also, because it's during the week, and there's more of a chance of me getting a noise complaint if I do that. So, my nose is already stuffed up. We're already off to a fantastic start. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully my voice doesn't give out. Green dry bones. And what the hell am I missing? Paratrooper? No. Rascal Me, Hammer Road. Oh, Rascal. Yeah, he's pretty forgettable. And the team of Doom and Despair. We'll get to see his team in action. First up, Boomerang Bro, Bowser, obviously, Blue Critter. Just such a dominant team, man. Look at Bowser coming out of DK's shadow just to be this good. Dry Bones, Bowser, Boomerang Bro, Critter, Boo, Khan, Jimmy, Bobby, and then Dry Bones, starting pitcher. Shortstop, Boomerang Bro, Yoshi. That looks good. Alright, we're on a roll right now. We're gonna make sure we keep it that way. Hey, you go over there. Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. Alright, go back up to... Where are they at? The rookies. Dry Bones, Binks McNee at second. Rascal Me third. Bro short, and then let's fix the slide up. Koopa, Green Dry Bones, Rascal Me. For some reason, he still has Rascal Me third because I don't know. He has. I wish someone had faith in me, like Nuclear had faith in Rascal Me. Bowser Jr., Green Noki, Paragoomba, Paratroopa. We are set for game 1. A little bit of delay because of a commissioner sickness, but because of that, we have a Monday primetime SBA slate of games here. It's going to start here at Yoshi Park. The Bowser Jr. rookies just looking to just get out of the season as soon as possible. Will face the Buzzsaw, also known as the Bowser Monsters, who have all but secured the #1 seed. They would have to lose here to be at any risk over the last 3 weeks of the season, but it's like that's not going to be the case. A good start there for Hammer Bro, who has been a very big disappointment here over the course of this season. For the rookies, was looking to be that X Factor, has not been that X Factor, but how about this hit from Bowser? Looks like they will get back there in time and make the grab. An early home run robbed by Koopa. Of course, the commissioner of the SBA usually runs these streams Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern every single week. Subscribe, like, and turn on those notifications. But a sickness held him out. But because of that, we have some Monday primetime baseball here. What a hit there from Boomerang Bro. And that's a hit from the train, and it'll help. Boomerang Bro starts the scoring off for the Monsters. Not really excited because we sort of expected this early on, not from Boomerang Bro, who's been a pleasant surprise here for this Bowser Monsters team. We expected it from Bowser, but still, not much hope here. This is one of those games that you sort of know the outcome before it even starts. Yeah, the train playing a factor, they didn't even try and help him out. It has been one of those seasons for the rookies. I will say, they only held him to 1 run. So if somehow, some way they can develop an offense, I'd say they have a chance, but we've said that multiple times over the course of this season, and the Bowser Jr. rookies have continued to flail and flail, and it has not looked good. How about this hit from Green Dry Bones, though? Can they go? But Dixie Kong will make the grab. The one time they ever hit something even remotely close to a home run, and the bunny jump is there to prevent it. Dixie Kong has been excellent with Bobby and Jimmy in the outfield. Sort of a comeback story for the ages. And here comes Rascal Me. He's actually going to get a decent hit over to right field. And he'll get the first base. Hammer Bro definitely in contention for the LVP. He has not had a good season. One of the worst seasons by an SBA player. Gonna try and go for a deep shot here. Dixie Kong will be hit by the train, but it won't matter. And they will change sides. To the top of the second we go, and the Monsters, we talked about them before. They're not the greatest offense. They've only had 100 runs for going into this game. But it's that defense that has been pretty good. But Big Swig Me has something to say. For all the talk we have about this offense, Big Swig Me and the Bowser Jr. rookies trying everything they can to really play spoiler. I mean, a loss here would give the Warrior Muscles still a chance to get that #1 seed. But remember, in the past 2 seasons for the SBA playoffs, no team has ever won after getting a bye seed. Now, 1 or 2 seed has been nothing short of a bad curse when it comes to, doing well in the playoffs. Wildcard teams have won the past 2 seasons, so obviously the Bowser Monsters looking to break that curse under Coach Jalen. Big Swig Me gonna try and change it himself. Get over to that left side, won't go anywhere. Boomerang Bro having a great bounce back year. Here comes Bowser Jr. This time it will go nowhere. Rinoki with her own hit, won't go anywhere. 3 insane grabs there for Boomerang Bro. Talk about the definition of redemption. Boomerang Bro and Dixie Kong both seemed as not good players over the past 2 seasons and have really revitalized their careers with the Bowser Monsters. While the offense has been struggling for the rookies, like always, the defense has stepped up, or at least early on in this game. Can Yoshi put a damper in those plans? Yoshi obviously eligible to be a captain in the Season 4 draft. If someone were to get him as a captain, would be the first time he was a captain of a team since Season 1 with Coach Mushbrain. That was a team that did make the playoffs, so something to look out for. Yoshi's going to get all the way to 3rd. Tybone's going to try and get the 2nd, and he will. And any hopes and dreams that the Bowser Jr. rookies have could be destroyed by the swing of a bat here. The MVP candidate with a deep drive over the right field. Can they get there in time? Yes, they can. No, it's above their head! Even when you perfectly timed the buddy jump, Bowser still hits dingers. It's 4-0. You cannot stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And any hope the rookies had was gone in, like I said, the swing of a bat. This Bowser Monsters team is just so good, man. We're gonna go get on base. Ooh, now up the bat. And nothing there as they will get back on offense, but no luck there. Like I said, make sure you tune into the live streams. Usually every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern by liking, subscribing, hitting that bell for post notifications. But also check out the Discord, because that's the way you can know when certain games are on. Because we have a Monday night prime time game, and obviously for a team like the Bowser Jr. Rookies, they were already eliminated weeks ago. I mean, there was no chance of them making the playoffs. But you're hoping for a swan song. We've seen it in the past, even this season, like the Daisy Flowers who were eliminated, they get a much needed win. We've seen it before where sometimes these lower teams play spoiler. That's where the parity of the the SBA really comes in. Here's a hit from Koopa. He'll at least get on base. Here comes Green Dry Bones. Had a home run robbed earlier this game. Looking for redemption. And looks like he'll try and get on base. No, Dixie Kong will make the grab. What a fantastic grab from Dixie Kong. And now the Bowser Monsters looking just to add on to their tally. Like we said before, this is a team that isn't going to be the best offensive team out there. You have to give that glory to the Wario Muscles, as they have 129 runs here before week 16. But this is a team that prides themselves on their defense. How about that? A strikeout there for Bowser Jr. First time we've seen that all season. And hit there. Poor Jimmy will not go anywhere. And hit there from Bobby. He will get on first base. Here comes Yoshi. It's crazy you say that, Mushbrain, but we might be seeing two if we see another star pitch. No. I'd be surprised. Yeah, there it is. Well, I spoke too soon. There was a time, man. First half of Season 1, man, Bowser Jr. was on a tear. When it was Coach Pizza. Was on a tear, and then he just fell off the face of the earth. Nevertheless, here's another chance for the rookies. They have about three or four innings to get about 3 or 4 runs, so here comes asking me not having the best rookie season. Go straight to Bowser. Now here comes Hammer Bro. Talk about a fall from grace. That's what this guy is right now here on this team. And it looks like he cannot be the #1 option as that ball's hit foul. Hit there from Hammer Bro. Won't go through. Can they get the first in time? Yes. And Moreau does get the first. Brings Binks McMee up. Looking for the right pitch, but Pooh Critter's going to be there for the double play. And the Bowser Monsters will go back on offense. Really been a slugfest. Bowser Monsters just looking to get out of this game. But I think Bowser has other plans. Trying to strengthen that MVP resume. That's a deep shot over the center field. Goodbye! Boomerang Bro will look to try and make it 2 in a row. Called the Mush Brain Special. Could we see it here? And no, it'll go straight to Hammer Bro and that'll be an out. Now that's the Mush Brain Special. The one thing about Blue Critter that's really, really interesting, he's one of those players that is such a stellar defensive player that if his offense just slightly matches it, he could be one of the best players in the league. That's how good he is on defense. But this is a sort of the shades that you want to see. They can't get back there in time. Blue Critter finally realizing that offensive potential. A deep shot there. Rookies can't get to it, and it's 6-0. Bowser Monsters just running the Bowser Jr. Rookies out of their own stadium. Hit there from Dixie Kong over to left field. That has a chance. It's near the wall, but it'll be caught. I will say, Flame, my voice isn't 100%, but you know what? It's good enough. We have such good momentum on the SBA that I'm not letting a week pass by like we did a few weeks into the midseason. We are going to keep trugging along. Good voice or not. Jimmy over the middle. That'll get 2 runners on. Bobby, get over to that right side. Can they get there in time? No. They're going to go for the bite throw, but it's not going to be in time. 7-0. I don't know what team wins, the Yoshi Eggs of Season 1 or the Bowser Jr. Rookies of Season 3. It is a tight-knit race between both those people. And they finally get the out and they'll change sides. And over the middle, Bowser Jr. will at least get on base. Rinoki, can she continue that momentum? Of course she can't. Here comes Paragoomba. That's going to be an easy out. This game was just slugging along. Definitely one of the less eventful games. Had a chance early on, but that 3-run home run really has killed any momentum for the Bowser Jr. Rookies, and then that rally really putting the nail in the coffin. And this Bowser Monster team looks so good, even in high-stakes games against high-profile opponents. They have looked fantastic. Of course, Bowser, one of the all-star captains going into this game, obviously coached by Coach Jalen, who was made it as an all-star coach alongside Coach Floridaman. Coach Bushbrain sort of getting a little bit of a snub as a coach after reviving someone like Petey Pirana's career. But again, multiple all-stars, at least 4 for Coach Jalen. He deserved to be there. Absolutely no doubt about it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 all-stars from the Bowser Monsters alone. Yeah, it has been a season to remember here for the Monsters. And it there. People are going to yell snub that our assistant coaches that have no input on the game whatsoever. After what I just went through with Mush in a separate league, I just know that he is terrible at math. Mushbrain is probably... I've met people in real life that are terrible at math. Mush somehow beats them. Like it genuinely is that bad. He knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna bring it up, but my goodness, he is... Mush may be the... Mush is like the worst at math I've ever seen in my entire life. The Blue Critter won't go anywhere, so they'll get the out. Blue now up the bat. It won't go anywhere, so Big Spoon will grab it for the out. There. Oh, and Big Spin Me with a rare error. One of the bright spots here on this Bowser Jr. rookie team. And that's really one of the first errors we've really seen out of Big Spin Me. A very rare occurrence. And they can't grab it, so runners on first and second. It there. This time, Big Spin Me makes up for the mistake. I will say, going in the next season, if you're gonna keep one person, it's got to be Big Spin Me. He has been such a high-level player ever since being traded to this team, and has really been the only source of anything. And hit there from Rascal Me to get him on first base. And knowing the rookies are going to hit into a double play, I'm going to assume towards Boomerang Bro, so we'll see if that happens. And oh my goodness, a hit there from Hammer Bro, but that's going to be foul. And over the middle. This time it's Blue Critter, but I was right, double play. Going for the contact hit when you have a literal hammer as your bat is definitely a choice. So you're down to the last out. Bowser Monsters is trying to close out this game, and that's exactly what they do. And that will do it. Bowser Monsters 7-0. Rookies couldn't get anything to go, and after that kill shot there in the third inning, that was it. A fantastic season continues, and this man's really putting his name in the ballot for MVP. Bowser Jr. rookies, they exist. That's really all good. You got a strikeout. You know, you can put that on your resume. But 25 pitching, a complete game shutout there for Dry Bones. Fantastic day overall. 80 in batting from Bowser. No one really had a great day, and we've said this before. This is a team that's really offensively not elite, but just good enough with an elite defense. And with that being said, 15-1. The Bowser Jr. rookies going into week 17, while the Bowser Jr. rookies are the complete opposite, as they are going to be 2-14. How this team got 2 wins over the course of this regular season, I have no answer. All right. One of the two belt to ass games out of the way. Love it, love it, love it. All right. What is next on the docket? Next on the docket is, oh boy, the tank versus the actual tank. The tank versus built like a tank. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was. All right. I can't breathe out of my nose, by the way. Like it's bad. It's getting bad. Oh. All right. Back to Yoshi Park we go for a doubleheader this time. It's going to be the Daisy Flowers and Donkey Kong. Tank Bowl, Daisy Flowers trying to keep up with the Bowser Jr. rookies to get that first overall pick. Wow, they do. I did that by accident. Daisy deserves better, man. She's just on a terrible fucking team. All right, it's time. Welcome back to Yoshi Park here. Week 16, the SBA, 3 weeks left in the regular season. And it is a tank bowl here for the Daisy Flowers as they will take on the DK Wilds. Bowser Monsters have all but secured that #1 seed, and for the DK Wilds, they're trying to fight with the Warrior Muscles to try and get that second seed back. It's going to be a definitely tough battle. Daisy Flowers have been known to be stingy at times when it comes to giving up wins. All been low-scoring battles for the most part. The Monkeys did beat the Daisy Flowers last week, but if we look at the previous week, Berto Bose lost to the Daisy Flowers in a game most thought they would win. So this is a team that could play spoiler if they really wanted to. See what happens here. Donkey Kong here up the bat, just an immediate hit towards the center field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. Monty Mole, tremendous grab. Here comes Vanilla Me, obviously SBA champion there in Season 1. They do get the out, though, so they'll change sides. DK Wilds gets stymied there, thanks to a robbery from DK's home run attempt. So Daisy Flowers all-star pitcher Wiggler up to bat. One of the only all-stars, and I think the only all-star from Daisy Flowers. He's had a tremendous job on the mound today. And overall this season, it has just been, the teams around him has been pretty poopy. So that's the reason he hasn't been getting that much help. Here comes Gray Shy Guy. How about this? A hit over to left field. Can they get back there in time? No, it's off the wall. Wiggler's going to try and go to third and make it. Almost a home run. Could we get shades of the Season 1 SBA championship? I was thinking he's just going to go for a contact hit, so that's not going to be the case. Get over the middle. This time it's going to be caught by Fire Bro. Everyone luckily stays, so only one out there. Green Shy Guy. Looking to continue that momentum. Here for the Daisy Flowers. Perfectly in the gap, but Wiggler stays at third. Now it's bases loaded with only one out. They're going to put their faith in Warn Me. The rookie out of UTSA. Can he be the deciding factor? Hit there from Warn Me over to that right side, and he's going to be a catch there. Luckily, everyone stays, so no more outs there, and it's going to be up to the captain. We've seen home runs from Daisy in the past. This would be a big one here in this game, but that goes straight to Vanilla Me, and they get the out at second. What defense from the DK Wilds, getting out of a loaded bases scenario, and they'll go back on offense. Fire now up to bat. Looking to stymie this defense in the Daisy Flowers, but good grab there from Daisy. No Yui. It's no runs there because of the Wilds. You have to fix your English there. Now, of course, make sure you tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And also subscribe to the SBA. You know, turn on those post notifications and tune into the Discord for any updates about your favorite SBA teams. And a good little inning there from the Daisy Flowers. Doing good on defense, but that offense has just been a major negative here for this season. Right now, they have the lowest runs for in the SBA with only 28. Which is a wild stat because they have lower runs for than the Bowser Jr. Rookies, a team that has that somehow won 2 games, but people question how they won those 2 games in the first place. But here comes Magic Koopa. Hit there. Oh, Taylor McQueen can't make the grab. He'll try and get the out at first, but won't be able to get it. And here comes Wiggler. One of the best contact hitters in the SBA. Can he help bring someone possibly home? It goes by over to the thing, and the pipe plays a factor, and the Flowers get on the board first. They were going for the buddy throw, but it hits the pipe. Heisman couldn't get the throw off. Yellow Shy Guy goes home, and they're on the board first. Darkbone's getting stressed on the mound. And this is not what the DK Wilds were expecting going into this game. And a star hit there will be an out, but they won't be able to get that third out. Monty Mole hit there to right side, and that's going to get... Trying to go 1 run home. They miss on the buddy throw again. Can Wiggler get home in time? No, he can't. Wiggler got greedy, trying to run from first to home. Could not get it. Tried to capitalize on the error, but just barely missed it. And the Daisy Flowers have a 2-run lead on the DK Wilds. No, that is not a typo. That is not AI. That is a genuine statement that just came out of my lips. But can Taylor McWee start to change that here with a rally? He will get on first base. Red Magic Koopa up to bat. Taylor McWee on first, no outs. Hit there from Red Magic Koopa. They get a double play out of it. Heads up there from Magic Koopa. Magic Koopa heard that he was not going to be kept by Flame, and he took those words to heart. And hit there from Koopa, and that ball will drop. So he will get on first base. You know, sometimes I just think of stuff afterwards, and I regret it, you know, but in the moment, it felt right to say it. No comment will be needed for that. And that's a strikeout for Wiggler, the All-Star! Wiggler proving why he should be an All-Star, and they're going to go for the quick pitching change. Prevent further disaster, obviously. They're trying to not avoid a major upset here in the SBA. Warnme now up to bat. 1 out. They can't get the second. Warnme's going to get on first. Daisy now up to bat. The captain. And hit there from Daisy. And the train's going to play a factor. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't! The destination of this train is upset alert! It is a 4-0 game in favor of the Flowers. Oh my goodness, Goomba could make it 5, but no, that's going to just be a pop fly out to center field. DK Wilds, just 2 weeks ago, were comfortably in the 2 seed with no worries about anything, even the muscles, as they were falling apart. And now they're at risk of falling all the way to the 4 seed with how this game is going. Donkey Kong now up to bat. The captain needs to get something to go here for the DK Wilds to get them started on the right foot. And he'll get on first base. Vanilla Me. Hit over there to the right side. Can they get back there in time? And yes, they can. Gray Shy Guy makes the grab. Major upset alert here. Firebro needs to get something to go here for the DK Wilds, and that ball is belted to right field, and that ball is gone! The start of a comeback. And it had to be one of your better players on the team. Firebro makes it a 2-run deficit. Middle of this game, a lot of baseball left to play. It's going to be really interesting to see if they can capitalize on that, or will those be the only 2 runs that the DK Wilds get? Chet Beach can't get anything to go. Flowers will go back on offense. Magic Koopa will start off the rally here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-run lead for the Flowers. First hit's going to be foul. Donkey Kong getting angry. And somehow Magic Koopa gets a hit off of it. Almost a home run, but that's going to be foul. And Magic Koopa will get on base. 2 strikes, no problem. Here comes Wiggler. And hit there from Wiggler. Can Vibro get back there in time, or Izumi? And they can. Too high of a fly ball there for the All-Star. There comes Gray Shy Guy. And hit there over to that left side. They can't get to it. So it's still only going to be 1 out. 2 runners on. Hit there from Montimo. Perfectly in the gap. But they won't get to second in time. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can! A generational fumble from the Flowers. Had a chance to be bases loaded with 1 out. But a double play puts the DK Wilds back on offense. What a defensive play there from the entire DK Wilds team. And hit over the middle. This time Daisy will make the grab. Daisy Flowers still trying to hold on to that 2-run lead. And hit there. Another grab from Daisy. And a surprise snub from the All-Star game. Not a single vote Daisy got. She has not had a good season offensively, but defensively she has still been a rock for this team. I wouldn't say the pitching-wise, but defensive-wise, in the field she's been amazing. How about that from Magic Koopa? Holding it down defensively. Daisy Flowers needs some insurance runs. This is a DK Wilds team that, if they're not careful, can score 5 runs in an inning if they really wanted to. Green Shy Guy up to bat first. Hit there from Green Shy Guy. That is deep over to left field. And that ball is off the wall. Possibly could have gone through the tunnel and would have been a ground rule double, but invisible wall there. Warren Me now up to bat. Warren Me and Taylor McWee will get the double play. Fantastic defense, the Wilds. Desperate to stay in this game, and that's exactly what happened. Two innings left. Still a 2-run game. DK Wilds trying to complete the comeback and keep up with the Warrior Muscles. And a loss here would be detrimental for the DK Wilds, because if the Mario Fireballs win, all of a sudden the Mario Fireballs will have the tiebreaker and the 3rd seed going into week 17. It's going to be up to the captain. Can he answer the call? How about this hit from Donkey Kong? And that ball is gone! Pick up the phone! It's a house call! We're tied! The captain and coming in clutch! An unbelievable 2-run home run. Can they make it another one? Vanilla Me, but Yellow Shy Guy going to try and get back there in time, and Montimo will make the grab. Back to a dead even game. Thanks to Donkey Kong. Hit there. Just a bad hit from Firebro. Daisy Flowers got lucky there. Izumi now up to bat. And hit over there from Izumi. We'll go off the train, so Heisman will only get on first base. Chet Meej, the SBA legend. Hit there over the middle from Chet Meej. Will be just enough to get him and Heisman on first and second, respectfully. Here comes Taylor McWee. Hit there. What a grab there from Daisy. Denying the chance. Bottom of the sixth. Daisy Flowers looking to try and take the lead going into the seventh against the third best team in the SBA. Donkey Kong looking to prevent that from happening, though. Gotta be careful. Using those star pitches is definitely going to tire you out if you're not careful. Hit there, and that'll be grabbed by Heisman. Hit there. What a crap there from Vanilla Me! The veteran presence. Unbelievable. One inning. Tie game. Basically, this is a one-inning baseball game. And hold on to your seats, folks. This has been a wild ride. It's going to start off with a pop fly over the center. Multimo will grab it. Koopa won't go anywhere with that. That'll be the second out. Here comes Dark Bones. These Flowers are desperate to get the one here, and that's going to be a deep shot over to right field. Can the bite jump get up there in time? Yes, they can. SBA champion Monty Mole denies him. And the Flowers are on the cusp of the biggest upset of the SBA season. Can they win 2 games in their last 3? It's going to have to start with Wiggler. And hit over to that right side, but Chet Meej won't make the grab. First out. And there over the middle, Gray Shy Guy will get on base. The game-winning run is on first. Just getting on base should be the objective. Fibro gets a double play! We're gonna need extra baseball! And it's gonna start off with the man who tied up this game and forced extra innings himself. Can he make a statement here against the Daisy Flowers? Oh, look at Donkey Kong. That is a deep shot into the center, and that ball is gone! Goodbye! Game time! Calling his shot like Babe Ruth. And that may be just enough for the DK Wilds to win this game. And hit there from Fibro. That gets 2 runs on. And if the Daisy Flowers aren't careful, this could get out of hand real quick. And hit over the middle. And that's going to get 3 runners on. Bases loaded, no outs. A few runs batted in here could result in a gigantic comeback win. And they will get the out at home, trying to get the out at first as well, but can't. Now it's Taylor McWee. Trying to increase the DK Wild's lead, but that's going to go right into the pipe, and that's going to play a factor because 2 runs are going to score! Perfect placement from Taylor McWee! Three-run game. And now they're trying to mitigate damage, finally throwing in Daisy. They tried to trust Wiggler to that entire game. But that's not going to be the case. And Red Magic Koopa will go for the home run ball and get it! Wow. 10 unanswered runs! Red Magic Koopa. Call him a pallbearer because he just put the nail in the coffin. And that will all but seal it for the Daisy Flowers, who had this game won. Got forced into extra innings and knew they didn't have the firepower to match up with the DK Wilds. And Flames' hopes of just getting a win are crushed. And can Donkey Kong add salt to the wound? Hit there, and looks like Yellow Shy Guy will make the grab. So the Daisy Flowers know what they need, and unfortunately it is a Herculean task. 6 runs to tie, 7 runs to win the game. You're going to need the rally of all rallies. This is not the biggest comeback in SBA history, but it's damn near close. And hit there. That's the first out that they need. It's looking more and more like a 10 unanswered run will be enough to stymie the Daisy Flowers, and the DK Wilds will survive. If you look at this game on the score sheet, it didn't look like that type of a game, but it was just enough to give Florida Man a heart attack. You're hoping for a miracle at this point if you are Coach Flame. And hit over there to the far side. Looks like Wormy is going to get all the way to third. Again, you need way more than just that. Goomba now up to bat. You need a very good hit from Goomba over the middle. And can Firebro make the grab? Can he get... So he does get out. They do get a run scored. But now with only 1 out remaining, they are going to try and go for the home run ball. And that will do it! At one point in the game, it was 4-0 in favor of the Daisy Flowers. And a 10-1 run in extra innings will be the dagger. The DK Wilds keep pace with the Morning Muscles after starving off a very feisty Flowers team. You gotta feel for Coach Flame. That was such a good game, but Donkey Kong shows why he should be an MVP candidate. You had the game won. And that 2-run shot by Donkey Kong was just a momentum shifter. And then it was all DK Wilds. Multiple clutch home runs. Donkey Kong was just the best player on the pitch. And he was just the best player in the field today. With that being said, an unbelievable result. The Daisy Flowers will still only have 3 wins, 3-13, while the DK Wilds will go to 12-4 going into week 17. Oh, man, Flame, what happened? We didn't do your game yet, Connor. Flame, what happened, man? Oh. Oh my god. That's such a tough way to lose. Oh man. That's rough. It was 4-0, dude. It was 4-0. Man. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if Flame left the stream after that. What a tough way to lose. But now it's time to a game that I think is actually going to be really, really entertaining. Warrior Muscles versus the Diddy Monkeys. Both these teams have had weird trajectories over the last few weeks, but obviously the Warrior Muscles are going to be favored in this game. But, I mean, this is a team with a stacked roster. It's going to really depend on if they can clutch up here in the waning weeks of the season to sort of make sure they can keep that second seed. They looked human for all of about, 2 weeks, but then reality hit them. Of course, one thing that Wishbrain is going to hate, he's got to go against the Myron brothers. So that's going to be interesting. What the hell is this formation that they're going for here? Oh my goodness. We'll do the Monkeys as we see them first. Oh god, EJ Myron is starting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh boy. That's interesting. I didn't even realize EJ Myron was starting. Oh god. I'm fighting, man. If you appreciate me fighting through this on a sickness, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on my other socials. Oh boy. Thank God it's not CJ or I'd be cooked. Nah, CJ is a prime Italian chef, bro. He throws up meatballs. Drimon's catcher, Pablo, Luto, Gnocchi. So they have that right. You're there. You're there. Dry Bones, Team Piranha, K-Roll Brown Critter, Smithers, Wario, Pablo, and Luto. Looks good. Make sure I have the right Myron's brother there. All right. One of the more entertaining matchups here for Week 16 in the SBA, as the Diddy Monkeys comfortably in a playoff spot for now. Depending on what happens outside, we'll be facing the Warrior Muscles, currently the 2 seed. Of course, for the Warrior Muscles, they do have that now 2-game lead on the DK Wilds if they were to win today. But this is a very stingy Diddy Monkeys team that is looking to find their stride late in the season and sort of secure that playoff spot. It's not fully confirmed, but a win here would all but guarantee them a trip to the playoffs for the first time since Season 1. PD Piranha, that's a deep shot for center field. Can they get back there in time? No! It's per usual at this point. PD Piranha home run. And there from Green, King K. Rool will not go anywhere. Green Magic Cooper will make the grab. PD just continues to dominate. And is the reason why this is the best offense in the SBA by a wide margin. But that will be the third out as Yellow Toad will make the grab in left field. Kind of expected. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it comes to PD Piranha. But the D Monkeys have looked pretty good on offense to sort of counteract that. So can they make Rex Beavers struggle on the mound today? That is the main question. They'll start off with EJ Myrons. What a grab there to start off for PD. Of course, by a wide margin, the Warrior Muscles lead the league in errors. And it's sort of something to look out for the playoffs. But, oh, and that's the exact thing we were talking about. They still get the out at first, even though it hits off King K. Rool's belly. Sure, why not? But here comes Yellow Pianta. And Yellow Pianta will get on base. Something to look out for the playoffs is those errors. Against higher competition, facing them constantly could play an issue. But we know at full strength and at full capacity, this team is a very lethal threat here for the playoffs. And not only for the playoffs, but for the SBA Championship here in Season 3. But here comes the Warrior Muscles. And Green Toad will get that first out. This outfield has been a very good upgrade here for King Connor. Hit there will be grabbed by Green Magic Koopa. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Munoki now up the bat here for the Muscles. And just be an easy grab there for Pink Yoshi. He's been a great free agent acquisition. While we have a moment here, make sure you subscribe to the SBA, turn on those post notifications, and also tune into the Discord so you can tune into every single one of your favorite SBA teams every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Good there over the middle. What a grab, and that's a great start there for Brown Critter. The captain now up to bat. For him to possibly use his star pitches going forward as well. Over the middle. And another good grab for Brown Critter. Someone who has been lacking in the past few weeks. Got some all-star votes. Didn't make the cut, unfortunately, but definitely looking just to try and help this team win an SBA championship. CJ Myrons. And that's 3 straight outs for Brown Critter. Fantastic work from the infielder. And hit there from Blue Toad. We'll start off right for the Warrior Muscles. And hit there. Oh, what a good start there for the Diddy Monkeys. Connor, it's PD Piranha. He just likes to hit home runs. Especially that little gap in the middle. If that home run's over the middle, there's no way the outfielders get to it in time. Unless you're insanely skilled, which is not the case. You have to have like a 10 in speed. It has to be like a Yoshi or something like that. Speaking of the devil, here comes Speedy Piranha. Looking for back-to-back home runs. Will not get it. But we'll bring Blue Dry Bones to third. King K. Rool now up to bat. The two-time Slugger of the Year. Trying to make it 3. That's not going to help him out in the slightest. Slugger of the Year is more wide open than previous seasons. Definitely could still be King K. Rool's title. But nevertheless, here comes the Diddy Monkeys. Bottom of the third. And just a bad hit there from Pink Yoshi will be that first out. So that will look to change the fortunes here for the Diddy Monkeys early on in this game. Almost about halfway through though, so you gotta start gaining momentum and getting on the other side. What a grab there again from Brown Critter! Mistaking him for Blue Critter because of how insane that grab was. Oh my goodness. I thought for sure that Toadette was going to get on first base, but Brown Critter had other plans. And EJ Myron's again. Brown Critter is just catching everything in his vicinity. It has been quite the day for Brown Critter. EJ Myrons will look to try and keep the Diddy Monkeys in this game. But there, won't go anywhere. They'll get an out. I wouldn't even say an all-pro or an all-star snub. Oh, as we see a hit over the middle, Rex Weavers, that will get him on first base. I think they were just other. I think it made sense because other people were more deserving. Like that position, you have to admit, is just stacked. Second base is just a stacked position. And some other people deserve some love. How about this from Wario? Going for it all! And that goes off the wall. Unoki with a chance at an RBI here, trying to extend the lead for the Muscles. Unoki over the middle. What a grab there from Pink Yoshi. Can he get this double play? He can't. They have to stay out there on defense. But what a grab there from Pink Yoshi. And hit there from Blue Toad will bring Rex Beavers home. Now we'll increase the lead to 2 for the Muscles. Pablo now up to bat. And Jay Myron's just trying to get them out of this inning and get them back on offense, and that's not going to be the case. Another run scored, making it 3-0 Muscles. Blue Dry Bones up to bat. Blue Dry Bones trying to continue the momentum here, but Toadette will not make the grab. So it's bases loaded, and the man himself is up to bat. PD Piranha could send the Monkeys packing, and that goes off the arrow. That's actually going to play a factor and get 2 runs home. 2 more RBIs for PD added to his resume. King K. Rool up to bat. And they just hand him a meatball up the middle, but luckily they don't hit it. King K rule. This one's deep to center field, and that one's gone. Goodbye. And they will go for the pitching change and throw in Diddy Kong. And even with the star pitch, Brown Critter was able to hit it, but that'll be an out. Guys, I need Kizzy and Mushbrain to fact check me on this. Has Connor ever talked in all caps before? I don't think I've ever seen him actually mad. Cause he never talks in all caps. Like he doesn't show. He's very emotionless. Connor's just a good sport, man. Look at him go. They're there from Yellow Pianta, but Pablo's back there to grab it. So that'll be one out. And hit there from Yellow Toad. Goes straight up into the air. So that'll be 2 outs. And that 7-run inning is going to be just enough to prevent any type of comeback here for the Diddy Monkeys. And just another grab there. Brown Critter. Really, this game could be way closer. If it weren't for Brown Critter making multiple defensive plays, he's got to be in the running for MVP of the game. Rex Beaver's now up to bat. 3 innings left here for week 16. Rushbrain's team is so good. He's making other teams owners depressed. And yet he's mad about his team not hitting home runs. I want that to be put out into the air and just let everyone know the amount of greed. This guy he can't do math, by the way. He can't do math to save his life. But he will complain about home runs when he is the literal second best team in the league. The greed they talk about in the Bible, let me tell you. And hit there, Diddy Kong will get on base. You are such an asshole, Mushbrain. You're such an asshole. Get there from CJ Myers. They do get the double play out of it. You know, in the middle, Pink Yoshi will get on base. In order for the Diddy Monkeys to make the playoffs, from the looks of it, you just need the other teams to lose. You need the other teams to lose. Winning was sort of I wouldn't say a win and in, but it would be really, really hard for you to lose. It would be really, really hard for you to lose in that scenario. But I would say, as long as the Berto Bows and Peach Monarchs don't, as long as the Peach Monarchs don't win the next 3 games, you should be okay. But that's the thing, man. Berto Bows can keep their playoff hopes alive, or Peach Monarchs could win the next 3 games. Because you have to remember that last game is against the Diddy Monkeys in Week 18. The Peach Monarchs versus the Diddy Monkeys. So if the Peach Monarchs go on a 3-game win streak and then they beat you for that 3rd game, now we're talking about a different. Now we're talking about a different scenario. A miss there, another error there. And they're going to go for the buddy throw. Close play. And EJ gets it. 3 runs. I don't expect anything out of this to be a comeback, but it's a good little story. Get some runs on the board. It shows the the potential the Diddy Monkeys have. What is Pablo doing? Pablo loves the fame so much, he waited for Blue Noki, who missed the error. Pablo is such a meme, man. Pablo is such a meme. And hit there over the middle, and that ball will be out. 2 more innings to get 5 runs. Looking very unlikely, but we'll see what happens. And there from Blue Toad will be caught by Green Toad. Pablo now up to bat. And somehow they get the hit off of that, but Green Magic Koopa will make the grab and get the out. Trying to make it 3 straight outs. Star pitch there. That'll be another strike. Will they go for it again? Well, there's distrust in Blue Dry Bones missing it, and will not miss it. So Blue Dry Bones will get on base. I'd be shocked if the Diddy Monkeys came back from an 8-0 deficit, but again, it is the Warrior Muscles. Anything can happen. Deep shot there, but looks like that will be caught. For my There's no actual way I just witnessed that in real time. There's no way. There's no way I just witnessed that in real time. I can't. You can't make that stuff up. Oh my. Oh, what? Oh my. So, 2-run home run. It's back up to a 7. Oh man. That is tough. I can't. There's no words I can even say for that. There for Yellow Toad. And Pablo will make the grab. I cannot believe. Mushbrain, you are the most evil person I know in my entire life. Mushbrain, you're gonna make people quit the SBA. I swear. Mushbrain's gonna make like half the SBA quit, and I'm not gonna have enough owners to run a season. And I'm gonna be forced to get TC a team. The butterfly effect of Mushbrain being evil is TC gets a team. I hope you're happy, Mushbrain. Shame on you. Hit there from CJ Myron's all the way to the corner. So the runners on first and third. They haven't been able to do much with it, especially Pink Yoshi. He has not had a good game, but and then they will change sides as Pink Yoshi can't get anything to go. You guys are actively celebrating Connor wanting to quit. Connor, don't quit. The Diddy Monkeys are going to make the playoffs. I'd be shocked if they didn't. I'm going to be honest. Apologize to Connor right now. It's so funny, even when we do the captain draft, I know for a absolute fact that the Yoshi Eggs will not get a team. Or not. Brother, you're about to be 7-9. Your competition is just spitballs and the Monarchs, bro. This doomer person. Okay, now I get why people hate when I have like the doomer personality when I talk about my own teams. This is pathetic. I mean, what are we doing, bro? You act like you're dude, you could be the rookies right now. I could give you rookies ownership. And basically do the SBA equivalent of sending you to Guantanamo Bay, and I don't do that. See? You know what? I'm sorry, Yui. I won't ever have a doomer personality again. That's a lie. I'm probably going to do it when Tatum gets hurt again. We're not guaranteed to win. You would need a... I'm telling you right now. Like, you would need literally everything to go wrong. You would need the sun and the moon to align. You would need like an asteroid to hit Earth. Like, you would need a lot to like not make it in. Hit over to that left side. Hey, they got some runners on base. They could make a little bit of a run here. Bottom of the seventh, 7 runs. I've seen worse. Pretty sure from this Mushbrain team, it was either Mushbrain or Flame. I know it was one of the two. Was it Flame? I don't know who has the biggest comeback in SBA history. I'm trying to think. I want to say, was it Mush? No, it was Pizza. I think it was Pizza against Flame. I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably 100% wrong, but I actually have no idea. I would have to redo my due diligence on that. Anyways, 1 out. Base is loaded. And Green Magic Group is about to sell it here for the D Monkeys. And a star hit actually will actually be caught. And luckily, they get a run scored. I got the biggest block. Yeah, Yui's like right here, by the way. Yui's right here. Way to rub it in her face. Good lord. And here comes Diddy Kong. And they won't be able to make the grab. Fair, and Yellow Pianta just doesn't go home. What is this team, bro? Unbelievable. And hit there over the middle. We'll get a run scored. It's getting kind of close. It's a 4-run game. And here comes Pink Yoshi. Not expecting a lot of this at bat, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. And hit there is fair. No errors there, and they get the ball game. So they make it respectable. A respectable loss, 10-6. So, nevertheless, the Muscles hold strong and win this game. And the owners are still major asshole. I can't say that straight face. But anyways, here comes Petey Piranha, MVP. Definitely in the MVP race. He has had a fantastic season. Well, 170, my goodness. A great day here for Petey Piranha. Not a great day for King K. Rool. Something to look out for going forward. But just a okay day from the D Monkeys. They got some garbage runs late, but it was very a frustrating day for Pink Yoshi. Someone who has been showing all-star, signs over the past few weeks, has not done really well. 13-3 for the Warrior Muscles and 7-9 for the Dingy Monkeys. Dingy Monkeys still in a playoff spot, but will that hold going into Week 18 against the Peach Monarchs? Mushbrain, I know you're putting on a persona. I know you're putting on a persona. Like, trust me, I do. You're still a major asshole. You have caused multiple. I need to save this. Hold on. Here. This is what I'm saving. There we go. I'm posting it in general chat before we get to our last two games. All right. Now to the games that actually matter. Definitely a very important game. Mario Fireballs and Waluigi Spitballs. DK Wilds were able to win their game, so Mario Fireballs, they're still trying to keep up with the DK Wilds, try and get the top seed in the wild card. Looking unlikely, but we'll see what happens here. Mario Stadium has been known to be wacky in every sense of the word, so Yoshi X Change Man, you made the playoffs. I don't want to hear it. You made the playoffs with that godforsaken team. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a peep. I don't want to hear a word. Oh my god. My steak is too juicy. My Mushbrain, my steak is too juicy. I have so many players. Oh my god. I'm glad Brown Critter didn't make the All-Star team. Just to add to my narrative, yeah, I prevented him. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? I prevented him from getting on the All-Star team. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, because I'm the commissioner. Screw you. All right, now it's time for an interesting game, nonetheless. I don't think I'm gonna see many things with this team, but Cryo, stop! You're not allowed to go against my victim Marion. I despise you as a human being. I really do. Oh my god. Also me, this me. The gang's all here. Alright. Yellow, is the yellow Yoshi? Yeah, yellow. Good. And green Paratroopa. And the man himself. Is impression my punishment arc? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you victim maxing? Am I hurting your victim maxing? My bad. Oh man, Mushbrain's been through the mud, guys. I don't think you guys understand. He deserves this. He deserves this 100%. He's been through the mud, man. What do you know about the struggles Mushbrain has gone through? Like making it to the playoffs every single year. But I mean, seriously, like what? I mean, he's been through the mud, man. Like let's cut him some slack. You know, he deserves this. Fucker. Oh, there you go. Eberts and right. If you want to talk about a team that can play spoiler, it's this team right here. Very sneaky good team. Red Shy Guy second, and then Green Critter, Purple Toad, Red Toad, Red Pianta Mario, Woodsworth, Red Shy Guy, and Ebert and Gamara. All right. Welcome back to Week 16, a very pivotal matchup as Waluigi Spitballs currently are the last spot in the playoffs and need to win to stay alive, because remember, the Peach Marks and Berto Bows play each other, but they don't want to be in any sort of tie in this situation. How about this? What a start here for Green Critter, but Ultimate will make the grab. Great start there for the Waluigi Spitball defense. Here comes Purple Toad getting on base. This has been a very impressive Mario Fireballs team. They've had a great late rally. Remember, they started the season, I believe, 2-3. So this has been a very, very interesting season for this team, because they've been on quite the rally, challenging the DK Wilds for that top wildcard spot. Maybe even the second seed, but they're going to have to go on an immaculate run for that, especially after the Warrior Muscles win. Nevertheless, here comes the Waluigi Spitballs. No runs there in the top of the first there for the Fireballs. And grab there from Red Shy Guy. And that will be an out. And early on there from Mario. What a grab. What a grab there from Red Pianta. Star pitch from Mario. And Red Pianta will make the grab. And over the middle. And Toad will make the grab. A good start for the captain on the mound. Switching up from their previous one where they put Red Pianta on the mound, who's been definitely hit or miss. He's been more of a reliable hitter. But even then, that's sort of been hit or miss as well. So they went with the captain on the mound. We'll see if it works out for them this game. Spitballs have been a very stingy team in the past few weeks. They did beat the Bowser Jr. Rookies, which I think everyone's beaten the Bowser Jr. Rookies. But then the previous week, they lost 14-0 against the Bowser Monsters. It was just unlucky. How about that? A rare miss from Red Critter. Mario will get on base. But the Waluigi Spitballs are 2-1 in their past 3 games. Looking to make that 3-1. Definitely been on a little bit of a rally here. They started out horrific. I think 3-7, and they've been able to rally off a lot of wins. But someone as a stud like Niebert, can they get the double play? No! Mario didn't go to second in time. So 2 outs. Niebert's still able to get on base though. Now it's Mikamara up to bat. And nowhere to go there. Hit there over the middle. Red Critter will get on base. The number 2 pick in this past season's draft. He was looked at as the savior of the Spitballs. And he's had his moments of being the best player in the SBA. But he has not had the team around him to really help him out in that case. But him alone has been able to drag the Spitballs team out of the mud after a Season 1 playoff run. They're looking to try and get back to the playoffs after missing out on those playoffs in Season 2. Hit there over the middle. What a grab there from Red Shy Guy. Trying to get the triple play, but can't. Gets a double play out of it. That Shy Guy, ever since being put there in the infield, has been outstanding. Of course, Mario Fireballs last week, their win was 10-2 on the game of the week against the DK Wilds. A statement win that if the DK Wilds slip up just once, the Mario Fireballs would have the tiebreaker and have that 3rd seed. But they would have to go perfect in their last 3 games to give themselves the biggest chance of getting that 3rd seed. Nevertheless, Red Yoshi up to bat. And nothing to go there from Yellow Yoshi, and they'll change sides. 2 runners on, but they couldn't get anything to go with it. So here come the Mario Fireballs. 0-0 game. Hit there. Red Shy Guy. Remember, SBA champion in Season 1. He's been a defensive stud no matter where you put him. If it weren't for a certain person on his team, he would probably be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. What a grab there from Red Critter. Green Critter now up to bat. Green Critter, a 3-time All-Star. Definitely deserves it with the amount of fantastic plays and the amount of fantastic playmaking ability he has had on all the teams he's been on. Funny enough, all Mario Fireball teams are originally on Team Mushbrains in Season 1. Something to bring up. Was immediately traded and it did not help Mushbrain in the long run, let me tell you that. Of course, the Mario Fireballs are headed by Mushroom King, looking to try and get back to glory. Florida Man moves on and moves over to the DK Wilds, which makes this 3 vs 4 seed very, very interesting. If that were a finals matchup, it would be really interesting to see Florida Man go against his former captain. It would be really, really interesting. Mario having a very, very good day on the mound. And grab it his Green Critter, and he does. All to me now up to bat. Waluigi spitballs. Legend! Oh my goodness, what a grab there from Red Shy Guy! No matter where you put Red Shy Guy, he continues to deliver at any point in the field. Definitely in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. Over the middle. Now get Red Pianta on first base. And hit there from Mario. Into the outfield, but Red Pianta didn't run, so he doesn't get to second base in time. Mario gets on first, but 1 out. Ebert, first time All-Star as a rookie. He's been fantastic, but not on that play. Red Critter helps get the 2 outs there. It's been a defensive struggle for both of these teams. Who will be able to break through first? And it's me over the middle, and he will get on base. Red Critter has a lot of history at this field. A lot of big-time clutch home runs. Could we see another one here? Red Critter. That is deep over to right field. Looks like it's going to be just enough to be caught at the wall. Try to go for the home run ball. Could not get it. Mario going for the start pitch. Somehow gets a hit off it, but that's going to be foul. Mario over to that left side was a hit there, but Nigamara will make the grab. Mario has been fantastic on the mound here. Both pitches have been fantastic. Only 5 hits allowed. Make that 6 there in favor of the Waluigi Spitballs, but still. Only 11 total hits between both of these teams. Now it's the captain versus captain matchup. Waluigi over the middle. Now we'll get it. Bases loaded, 2 outs. A tough situation for both sides. Yellow Yoshi's going to try and get the Waluigi Spitballs in front. Get over the middle. Red Shy Guy makes the grab. The Mario Fireballs will go back on offense. 3 innings of baseball left, but both sides have been defensively dominant. Red Shy Guy now up to bat. In the middle. Esme can't make the grab. So Red Shy Guy will get on first base. Rosewood with a good hit. Could set up Green Critter in a very good situation. And that's exactly what he does. ABDK again an all-star this season. Very well deserved there in the center field. Hit there from Green Critter over to that left side. And the Mario Fireballs will strike first. The X factor for the Fireballs, delivering when they need him the most. Can they continue that stretch? Yes, they can. Purple Toad, a fantastic hit. Making it 2-0 in favor of the Fireballs. They will not go for the picture change just yet. Two strikes early on. Trying to strike out Red Toad. And hit there. Can Ultimate get there in time? No, it's going to be bases loaded. They will keep Paratrooper out there. Against Red Pianta. Red Pianta looking for the home run ball. And it goes off the Hennesby's knee! And 2 runs will score. It's 4-0. An unfortunate error at the worst possible time, and the Spitballs just left Paratrooper out there a little bit too long. Waluigi will try and hold down the fort for the last 3 innings. And over the middle, Red Critter can't get to it. Another run will score, and the Fireballs are starting to dominate this game. Hit it over the middle. And that's going to go by Baby DK. They're going to go for the bite throw, but obviously it's not going to be in time. 6-0 Fireballs. And a loss here by the Waluigi Spitballs will open the door for the Peach Monarchs to win, and both teams have a 6-10 record. If the Peach Monarchs were to win and the Waluigi Spitballs were to lose. Like we said before, it's a very rocky road, but it's a very winnable road here for the Monarchs. And if they were to beat the Bows, it's looking like it could be a very easy schedule here for this team. Obviously, they face the Birdo Bows this week. Next week, they face the Bowser Jr. Rookies. And for the playoffs, they face another playoff foe in the Diddy Monkeys. And that last one will be at Peach Ice Garden. Both 2 home games to end the stretch. So it could be a very interesting scenario if they were to win against the Birdo Bows. All signs are pointing towards the Spitballs not winning this game, though. Currently holding that last spot like we said, but holding on to it by a thread. And hit over to that right side. Meebert will make the grab. Top of the 6th. For the Fireballs, they're just trying to get out of this game with a win. They've done what they need to do. Now it's all about damage control. And they might add on to the tally if they're not careful. Ellsworth up to that. And that's going to be an out. That's going to be a double play. Fantastic grab by Hennessy, the one-time All-Star. And hit over the middle. Green Critter going for it all. And that ball is gone! The All-Star deserving his ballot. 7-0. This is a rout. And it's just gone from bad to worse. Here for the Waluigi Spitballs. Who had this nasty losing streak in the middle of the season after starting out 3-1. And it has only gotten worse for this team. Few wins here or there. They sort of stumbled into them. So they are in a playoff spot, but all signs are pointing towards the Peach Monarchs trying to get that last spot. There from Red Pianta. That's going to send possibly another run home. And it will. 8-0 in favor of the Fireballs. Make sure if you guys do love the SBA, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell for post notifications. And tune into the Discord for all your SBA's favorite teams notifications as we rear up for the playoffs. Remember, tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern to tune into those games. Nevertheless, the Spitballs just trying to prevent the shutout at this point. It's been not a good day at the office for the Spitballs. Mario Fireballs on an absolute tear right now. Definitely, if you had to compare this team and the other team that's atop the wild card, the other team would definitely be on fraud watch. The Mario Fireballs have been looking really good and have been locked in for most of their games. This is definitely a team that started out rough, but once they got their footing, have definitely sort of maximized their potential when it came to that. Critter tried to go for the home run there, but it was robbed. Oh, he just Spitball's just getting ran out of the building. And that'll be an out. To the 7th inning we go. Very interesting here. We mentioned it before with both of these teams. But both of these teams might be vying for new ownership going into the new calendar year, going into Season 4. The lack of attention to detail is something that ownership for both these sides and the captains have sort of noticed. And there might be a change of power and some moves being made in the offseason. Even with how good the Mario Fireballs have been and the Waluigi Spitballs, both technically in playoff spots, they haven't been that active. And hit there from Red Shy Guy. Just add on to the route, why don't you? 9-0. Igamara's going to try and make it 10-0, and he will. Oh, and another miss there for Red Critter. They're just adding on to the tally. Tag up and go home and make it 11-0. Red Toad now up to bat. At 2 outs, the Waluigi Spitballs just trying to get out of this game. They finally do. One more chance on offense just to get some runs, but it was a close game for those first 4 innings, but then the 5th inning happened and everything went downhill. Over the middle, and that'll be the first out. That for Red Shy Guy. Waluigi up to bat. Does get on base, so this game will prolong for at least one more at-bat. Get over there. Yellow Yoshi over to that far side. Always thought about going home, but instead gets out at second. And that will be the ball game. Big old donut on the scoreboard for D-Sleep, as the Mario Fireballs will win this game easily. 11-0. Trying to keep pace with the DK Wilds. MVP, probably an MVP candidate. If we could do an MVP candidate for every team, but he has been fantastic. 110 in batting, 30 in fielding. Green Critter clearly the X factor for this team. Mario a complete game, so him at pitcher has definitely helped out this team. Waluigi Spitballs, they exist. There's nothing you can say about that. A detrimental loss there for the Spitballs. They will fall to 6-10, while the Mario Fireballs will go to 11-5, as they are full speed ahead towards the SBA playoffs. Oh, by the way, but Connor, you said that like, oh, there's no hope. You know, like, you know, there's no hope. I'm doomed. And all of a sudden you have hope. All of a sudden, all right, hold on. Let me load into this, and then we're into the bathroom. Then we'll get started with game of the week. Someone get Derek J in here. It's time for Bulls vs. Monarchs. All right, Yui. It is time for Game of the Week. For the Bows, they need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. And with everyone else's losses, the Monarchs still need a win. Like, they still need to win out, in my opinion, to make the playoffs. So for the Bows, this would knock the Monarchs out of playoff contention, and with a run, the Bows could technically make it. But I mean, this is a must-win for both sides. This is the definition of game week. This is why we do the SBA, because it is absolutely everything on the line here in this week. We will see what happens in this game. Center. Baby Daisy, left field Baby Mario. Peach. Shriara. Baby Peach. Elementary Koopa. And Bowl Culture. All right, game of the week time. For both these teams, their playoff hopes rely on this game. It is the Week 16 game of the week. Both these teams, to stay in the playoff hunt, need to win this game. All the marbles are here for Bowl Culture and Coach Yui and the Peach Monarchs. Will be interesting to see who comes out on top. Bows will start here at their home stadium at DK Jungle. Monarchs with a win here would have a very, very interesting schedule going into the rest of the season, because after this they would face the Bowsy Jr. Rookies and then the Diddy Monkeys. So if they were to win this game against a feisty Bows team, they would actually be in a great spot. How about that grab from Josh Miara, the All-Star, making a fantastic play. And here comes Funky Kong. The reason they haven't lived up to their certain heights is because of a certain player, and that was Funky Kong. They were expecting him to be the power hitter of this team, but it has just not worked out for the Birdo Bows the way they thought. And they've had to rely on other people like the Drink, who's made the All-Star game. But I don't think you can have a sustainable run if you have that case. Hit there from King Boo. What a grab there from Light Blue Yoshi. Birdo Bows currently 4-11. Peach Monarchs 5-10. But Peach Monarchs a win to keep them alive. And the Birdo Bows with a win, they would need a lot of help. But that would keep them alive in this playoff hunt as well as the wild card the wild card chase is getting nice and heated for both these teams and for the rest of the SBA. And hit there from Baby Luigi will be a double play. Berto Bows will go back on offense. Make sure you tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for future notifications. And check out the Discord for all your updates on your favorite league, the Slugger Baseball Association. Trey Mears now up to bat. Has been the hero in some games, but overall, it's been a bumpy road here for the Berto Bows. Blue Pianta now up to bat. Hit there from Blue Pianta. Blue Pianta will get on base. Hit there from Dark Blue Yoshi. Won't go anywhere, and they'll get the change they want. Fantastic stuff. Remember, the Berto Bows were a team at one point that were 3-6 and nowhere near making the playoffs. And ever since then, they've only won one game out of their last 6. They've been fighting for the playoffs, but it has been a rough stretch for this team. Josh Miar, the All-Star, looking to live up to that name and try and help the Monarchs stay alive in the playoff hunt. And hit there from Josh Miar will go straight to Dark Blue Yoshi. Baby Peach. 2 strikes early on for Blue Pianta. Trying to get to the 3rd inning. Baby Peach trying to change that, but it goes straight to Berto. And they'll switch sides. Mitro will now be up, Blooper, and then back to Light Blue Yoshi. Mitro's been sort of a hit-or-miss player all season long. Between him and Pablo, most people would probably take Pablo with his impact he's had on his team, but it could go either way. Both of them have been really good center fielders. You have me out there, so here comes Blooper over the middle. Oh, and somehow Yellow Magic Koopa makes the grab. Light Blue Yoshi hit over to the right side. That ball's gonna drop. Will he go to? Yes, he will. Captain now up to bat. Has not had a great campaign so far, but it's in this case looking to bring Light Blue Yoshi home, and that's exactly what they might do. They're gonna try and get the bite throw off. They can't! And it's the tree trunk. And the Berto Bows get on the board first. Much needed start in the game of the week for Bull Culture. Next up, the drink. An all-star. Some people say a social media all-star. Other people say he's been a very high-impact player for this team. Not there, though. So the Monarchs will go back on offense. See if they can get things started with the former Defensive Player of the Year, Yellow Magic Koopa. Yellow Magic Koopa. Looking to make it go, and he gets all the way to first. They hit over there to right field. See if Baby Mario can help out the cause. And hit there. Baby Mario can't do anything. That's going to be a double play. Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy. Goes straight to Light Blue Yoshi. Offense getting stymied for the Monarchs. Bo's able to get one run off a lucky Tree Burns hit. But the Bo's could add on to that lead. A lot of their good hitters up to bat. First off, you have Funky Kong. Funky Kong hit over to that right side. And it looks like it's going to be going for a home run. Maybe! And they get the grab. Baby Daisy with an immaculate grab. Talked about the Peach Monarch schedule. I mean, the Waluigi Spitballs with that loss. The next two teams they face are the Daisy Flowers and the Bowser Monsters, so you can already chalk up one of those as a loss. I don't know if they lose to the Daisy Flowers, but if that were the case, the Peach Monarchs would probably be in. But again, you don't know about the tiebreakers between both these teams. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. So I'll go for the pitching change. While Luigi. Not Waluigi, but Luigi has been a very, very good pitcher here for this team. Getting a lot of high interest of having his own team going into Season 4. Good hit there from Blue Pianta, so 2 runners on, 1 out. And hit over the middle. That will just make it bases loaded, 1 out. Up to Michiro. Just a bad hit. Can they get the double play off in time? Yes, they can! Preventing a bases loaded situation. And the Monarchs will try and take advantage here in the bottom of the 4th. Still a 1-0 deficit. Looking to try and get back in this game. Hit there from King Boo. That's a good start. All the way over to the edge. King Boo will get on first base.
Oh,
Luigi up at bat. Over the middle, and no one can grab it. So 2 runners get on. Hit there, and that will be fair. Can they get the double play off in time? Yes, they can. King Boo does advance to 3rd, though. So with a good hit, Peach could tie up this game. Two strikes early on. Peach has to be careful. And hit there from Peach. What a play from Light Blue Yoshi! Keeping Bo culture alive and in front of this game. Let's go back up. First up is Blooper. Hasn't had the best season. But this time he gets on first base. Light Blue Yoshi up to bat. No, can't make the grab as Josh Miara. Here comes Birdo. Birdo trying to keep it alive, but that's gonna be gone! The captain comes in clutch, a line drive to right field. Ball culture makes it 4-0. What a hit there. You need people like your captain to step up in big situations, and that's exactly what you got out of Birdo. Hit there from Funky Kong. Going deep, but this time it is caught by Baby Peach. Hit there from Trey Mears. Again, trying to go for the home run ball. Gotta be careful, and they will make the grab. Josh Miara up to bat here, bottom of the 5th. I'll look to change fortunes in the Monarchs' ways, but Berto will make the grab. And hit there, won't go anywhere. We'll now go up to Yellow Magic Koopa. Monarchs have just been getting stymied on offense all game long. What a grab there from Berto! Even the good grabs are being made. Berto Bo's chance to get 2 more innings with insurance runs. Monarchs starting to play desperate. And Luigi hit there. Baby Peach trying to make the play. Can't. Too far into the outfield. Dark Blue Yoshi up the bat. And hit there. And now we'll leave runners on first and second. In over the middle. This time it will be caught by Yellow Magic Koopa. They only can get the 1 out though. So runners advance to second and third. We're now up to bat. We're going to try and extend the lead for Bo Culture. How about this? What a hit there from Blooper. It looks like they will get back in time. They will tag up and attempt to go home, and that's exactly what they do. 5-0 Bows. Light Blue Yoshi now up the bat. Hit there. And Dark Blue Yoshi thought about going home. Decides against it. Here comes Berto. They do get the out. The light is getting dimmer and dimmer for the Monarchs. It could become the wild, wild west when it comes to the wild card chase these last 2 weeks. And hit there from Baby Mario. Goes straight to the drink. And hit there, Daisy. Baby Daisy will get it in the outfield. I know it's National Napping Day, but I didn't think the Monarchs, the entire team would nap in a really must-win scenario here. This could really give them that oomph to really make the playoffs. Hit there, but that'll be foul. And that's going to be a strikeout. The Monarchs are starting to fall apart offensively. But in order to fall apart, you need to be together in the first place, and that's not been the case. Murder Bows, one more chance to get insurance runs. Monarchs have to play perfect defense. Give themselves the best shot in the bottom of the 7th. And hit there, the drink will not be able to get to first base. Funky Kong up to bat. And hit there. Yellow Magic Koopa can't make the grab, so Funky will get the first. Trey Mears over the middle. Trying to grab it was Yellow Magic Koopa, but couldn't. Bad situation to be in if you are the Monarchs. Hit there, over to that left side. They can't get to it. They're going to try and go for the buddy throw. They're not going to be able to get off in time. 6-0 Bows. Dark Blue Yoshi now up to bat. And just a bad hit there. They're going to try and get the double play off in time. Yes, they can. So the Monarchs know what they need. 6 runs to tie. 7 runs to win the game. Here. Before the end of Week 16. You're going to need a rally of all rallies. Maybe Luigi will try and start that rally here for the Monarchs. And hit there. What a grab there from Funky Kong. The first out that they need. They need their captain to get something going. Some sort of a rally. Be careful if you are Blue Pianta. And hit there over the middle, and will that be caught by Michiro? Yes, it will. The second out that they need. Blue Pianta trying to finish off this game and keep the Bows' playoff hopes alive. There'll have to be one more at bat to try and decide that. Back half of the lineup. Out push the Monarchs for it. They can't! And Bowl Culture lives to fight another week. The Peach Monarchs get shut out 6-0. And the Bows aren't out of the playoffs just yet. They're going to need a lot of stuff to go their way. But a few more wins, and we could be seeing Bowl Culture in the playoffs. Blue Pianta, obviously the MVP. A fantastic day nonetheless. 35 in pitching, 70 in hitting. He was all over the place. Peach Monarchs. This was the game. You could have had a pivotal Week 18 matchup, and you fumbled this game away. Give the Birdo Bows a little bit more life going into next week. 4 teams still alive in the playoff chase as the Peach Monarchs fall to 5-11, but the Birdo Bows climb to 5-11, and we will see if one of those teams can make it into the wild card for the Season 3 playoffs. My name is Commissioner Crow, and we will see you guys next Saturday night. Tough. You still have a chance, but it's definitely less likely now. You need it. You need to win your next 2, in my opinion. But we will see what happens there. Week 16 in the books. 2 more weeks of the regular season, the All-Star game, and then the playoffs. We will see you guys next week, this Saturday, for Week 17. But until then, my name is Commissioner Cryo, signing out.